What's going on, lifers? Javid here, and sitting in the forum right now. This is the old Lakers locker room, I heard.
That's right.
And we're here with Kobe Bryant at the launch of his new Nike sneaker. We just found out a lot about the sneaker. One of the lightest sneakers ever made. It's low top. Tell us a little bit about the sneaker, Kobe. Like, how did it, how did this new sneaker and you going low come about?
Well, it's something that started a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Every shoe has been a high top. I played on high tops pretty much my whole life. And so, I was just thinking about how can I have a shoe that helps me perform better, and something that where my ankle can actually move the way that it's intended to move. And I felt like if I could do that, it would help me to be a better basketball player in terms of changing directions, and also help the strength in your ankle. Because a lot of times you do playing with high tops all the time, it's like your ankle's playing with the crutch. And actually strengthen anything.
Okay.
So anyway, long story short, I'm watching a soccer match on TV. I'm a big soccer fan.
Who's your team? You got a team?
Barcelona.
Okay.
Barcelona. So I see how much torque they put on their ankles, but yet they're wearing low tops. The boots are actually cut below the ankle. And I just remember thinking to myself, they can do that in soccer with all the pressure that they put on their feet. Why can't I do it in basketball? And then the next step was seeing, does it actually make sense to do it?
Okay.
And so we went through that whole process, and turned out it did.
All right. So speaking of playing and possible injuries and things like that, we were actually earlier. We went over to Venice Beach. We watched the guys play street ball. They said you've been out there once before. They said you hurt yourself out there. Like, how was that?
I broke my wrist.
How'd that happen?
Well, I was playing. I first came out here. 17. I wanted to play.
Oh, so you were 17?
I was 17.
They made it sound like it was yesterday. They made it sound like you were out there yesterday.
No, I was 17. This was years ago. And I went and I dunked on this cat. And after I dunked on him, he bent over. So I wound up low bridging.
Okay.
So I flipped over and I tried to catch myself. I caught myself and popped my wrist. And my wrist is still out because of it.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what happened down in Venice.
Do you ever still go by there and watch those guys play? Not really. I'm sure they'd be trying to drag you onto the court if you went down there, but.
I don't have much time. I used to live not too far from there. So I used to walk around there every once in a while. Now I can't really do that too much.
Okay. So changing gears a little bit, Lil Wayne, he released a song called Kobe Bryant. I heard you're a big Lil Wayne fan.
2-4 on my shirt, he the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the fourth ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam, do it for.
We met several times. Actually, me and Kanye West, after we won the championship, we came to a radio party that we had across the street from Staples Center at the Makita Theater, and they performed for us. And he's just a fantastic artist.
What is it that you like about his style?
His versatility is incredible.
Okay.
And I actually asked him, I said, man, how do you come up with this stuff off the top of your head? Man, it just sounds so crazy to me to be able to do that. He was just saying how he goes with whatever comes to his mind. Something that triggers another thought, and he rolls with it, and then he just kind of, you have to be so quick-witted to do that. It's insane.
Almost like quick, like you on the court, though. It's the same thing. It's like you're out there, and it's like somebody comes and.
But see, all that comes in from the work that you put in, though. So he puts a lot of work in, and when you're playing, it seems so instinctual. That just comes from
all the practice and time. All right, so tell us about your Black Mamba watch. We actually got to look at it earlier. Tell us a little bit about it. Like, how'd that come about?
Well, I've always kind of been resistant to doing watch deals. I just felt like it didn't make any sense for me as a basketball player. There's just no correlation to the two. And Nubio approached me about it, and they said, well, no, our idea is a little different. We want to do a signature watch. Just like you have a relationship with Nike, we want to do the same thing with watches with you. And so that vision itself I can work with. It's a little different. We actually sat down, we talked about it, the personality of the watch, the little intricacies of the watch, 132 individual pieces that take place in one. So all those things kind of got me going.
Yeah.
And, we went off and running.
How do you manage all these different projects? You have a watch, you have a sneaker. I heard you're starting possibly advertising, going into advertising.
I've been doing that for a while, the
Okay.
advertising part. I mean, you really have to have people that you trust, that are the heads of these things, that oversee these things.
Okay.
And you stay in constant dialogue with them, communication with them, but ultimately, you trust that what they do turns out to be the right thing.
Okay. So last question for you. I know our lifers want to know this. You versus LeBron in a game of 5. Who's winning and what's the score?
I'm winning.
5-zip?
1-on-1?
Yeah.
I'm winning.